Peer pressure is defined as a social pressure or influence by members of one's peer group to take a certain action, adopt certain values, or otherwise conform in order to be accepted.
I struggled with peer pressure pretty much all through junior high. I feel like that's really a time that you're trying to figure out who you are. Um, Most of my friends were white, and I went to a predominantly white school. Maybe me and a few other people were Hispanic. So my friends would, make comments or sometimes say stuff about my skin being tan, and I took it as a bad thing. I was different than my friends. I was different than my peers. So I thought that having tan skin was a bad thing.
Hi, I'm Monique Castillo, and a time I overcame peer pressure in my adolescence would have been when I just got my license, me and all my girlfriends, and they all wanted to play hooky and go to the beach or the mall or something.
My name is Tunisia, and just like all other teenagers, peer pressure had an effect on my life. I specifically remember 8th grade that summer. I went out and got 2 jobs. While everyone else was enjoying their summer, I was working. Why was I working? To have money to buy clothes and shoes. I wanted to be fashionably ready for my freshman year of high school. So I took all the money I saved all summer and bought the latest pair of Michael Jordans and all the newest clothes so I could make sure that I was a part of the in crowd when I started high school.
The last time that I was faced with peer pressure and I had to get over it was actually last week. My friends were going out to the bars on a weekday, and I had class and work the next day, and I really, really wanted to go. Who doesn't want a night out on the town with their friends?
Okay, so one time I had a friend that I hadn't seen in a while, and she wanted me to stay for a party at her house. However, I had a report due the next day that was worth a huge chunk of my grade. Initially, I told her yes, that I would stay for the party, but I would be working on my report. However, during the party, a lot of people were telling me not to work on my report and to, relax.
And I decided not to because of my mom, not because she was strict or mean. Actually, the opposite, because she was such a nice mom and understanding and let me grow as an adult, always listened to me. So that helped me with being strong enough to have an open communication with my parents, to know that I didn't need to fall into peer pressure.
But I just had to weigh out my options, and I just realized that the rewards weren't worth the consequences, and the consequences were potentially being late to class, not going to class, or being slow at work and getting in trouble for that. So for me, the way I get over peer pressure is just thinking about the consequences that are, gonna follow my actions.
That I look back, that's pretty stupid. There's so many other things I could have did with that money. But I get it, because when you're a teenager, it's all about fitting in.
And I had to overcome that pressure by considering the consequences. And in the end, I decided it wasn't worth, all the work that I did during the course to give up, my grade for this last paper for, to party with some friends.
Really until maybe the end of high school that I started becoming comfortable with who I am, how I looked, and I didn't really care about what other people thought. I felt comfortable with who I was, and I didn't give in to the peer pressure or the comments that people made anymore, because I had gained that confidence that I was happy with who I was.